Welcome back to my Sunday meal preps, and today I have a special dessert for you. This is the best high protein, low calorie Oreo fluff that you've ever had in your life. And you guys, it is so simple to make. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm taking some zero sugar Cool Whip and I'm putting it into a mixing bowl. And then I'm going to add 1 pudding cup, and I'm using a chocolate pudding cup here. I'm going to add that straight to the whipped topping, the zero sugar whipped topping, of course, and I'm going to give that a really good mix. Now, as you know, my dad and I started meal prepping in January, and we've continued this journey up until now. And on our weekly meal plans, I usually do at least 2 breakfast options, 2 lunch options, and about 3 dinner options. Let me tell you what I just poured in there. I had pre-measured half a package of the Oreo instant cookies and cream pudding mix, and it's made by Jello. So I only did half the package, so I had weighed it out, and now I'm going to add 1 scoop of chocolate protein powder here. I'm just going to give all of this a really good mix. So back to my meal prep with my dad. So I usually do 2 breakfast options, 2 lunch options, and 3 dinner options, but I also do snacks, and I make sure that there is a dessert in our lineup for the week. And in our journey since January, we have tried so many new foods and combinations, and almost everything has been spectacular. But my dad has found a few favorites, and this Oreo Fluff is it for him. Right now, it's his current obsession. He loves it. And I completely understand why my dad loves it so much, because I do too. It's because it doesn't taste like a healthy dessert. For example, zero sugar whipped topping is a wonderful swap for regular whipped topping. Okay, back to the video really quick. I'm taking 6 Oreo Thins, and I'm just going to crush them by hand and put them in there. This is going to give us a little bit of crunch, and because they're Oreo Thins, we're saving a little bit of calories. I'm going to give that another good mix. But anyway, the ingredients in this recipe, there are some really great healthy swaps that don't taste healthy. So you don't even realize that you're eating a low-calorie, high-protein dessert. And that's pretty fantastic. Because we all know that sometimes food that's good for us or healthy for us or zero sugar items, they don't always taste the best. So if we have a recipe where we can make it taste like the real deal and not have the extra calories, the extra sugar, and all of the other things that we don't really need in the first place, that's a total game changer. You can see here that I'm just putting it into individual containers. This makes 6 servings, and those are half-cup servings. So you're going to get 6 little desserts or 6 little snacks out of this, which is perfect. And I need to apologize right now for chopping my head off in this video. It was a total accident, but it's okay. The important thing is that you see the recipe and the food, and you don't have to look at my face. I wanted to say one more thing about the ingredients in this, and that's the protein. So some of you might be scared to put protein powder in there because you might think, oh, I'm going to taste it, and I don't like the way protein powder tastes. It's going to ruin the dessert for me. I know, I've been there, but this recipe is perfect to hide protein powder because you absolutely cannot taste it. I guess it's because the chocolate pudding and the Oreos and the Cool Whip, everything is just strongly flavored, and so it hides it really well. And since it's incredibly important that we find ways to keep all of our meals and snacks packed full of protein, I try to hide it in there as often as possible. It makes such a big difference when you have macro goals that you're trying to reach, and it also helps you stay fuller longer. Look how cute they are, how precious. I'm going to pop a lid on them, pop them in the fridge, and have them ready to eat all week long. You guys have to make this. You are going to absolutely love it. Be sure to stick around all month long because in February, all Sunday meal preps will be a healthy dessert. See you next week.